It's almost offensively uninteresting.
Yeah, I'm offended.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to True Food Reviews. I'm Mark.
And I'm Nick. And check out these potatoes.
Peep those tates, guys. We are about to get, I was about to say knee deep, but gums deep?
Molars deep?
We're about to get gums deep in these root vegetables here. I got some fun facts for those of you who may not know. The word potato comes from the Spanish word patata, which is Spanish for potato.
Fantastic.
There are thousands of different potato varieties. We're not doing all of them, but not all are commercially available. Some of them are
you have to go on the dark web to get them.
Dark web spuds. Popular ones include russet, Yukon Gold, Kennebec, Desiree, and Fingerling. We have none of those. We have white potatoes, and we actually got some red skin as well. One of the main causes of the Great Famine in Ireland between 1845 and 1852 was a potato disease known as potato blight. The shortage of potatoes led to the death of around 1 million people who were dependent on them as a food source. And based on 2010 statistics, China is the leading producer of potatoes.
It's interesting.
I guess some of my first impressions would be, it's hard.
It's hard. You're gonna bring your best teeth to this one.
Your tooth game is gonna have to be strong in this, and I really feel like if you boiled these, they'd be a lot softer.
That's an interesting theory. I think you could be right. There's no way to prove that, but
to an extent, it's not much harder than an apple or a pear before it's ripe. So I don't think we're gonna reach much difficulty. I don't expect much juice. And I also don't expect much flavor because there's barely any smell. So I think we should just get into it and then let the viewers know what's up.
Cheers.
Cheers. It definitely has an earthy flavor to it. Probably because it's grown in the dirt. Under the dirt.
We're so used to biting into something with a crunch and having like an explosion of juice.
Exactly.
And this just doesn't. So it's very bizarre because you got this kind of climactic crunch followed by this kind of earthy nothingness.
Yeah, it is a very similar texture to an apple. For those of you that have tried an apple, it's got the same crunch, a very similar texture, but not the same liquid content. Like, I don't think you could drink potato juice.
No, I don't think that's going to be very popular. I will say for the potato, I thought the skin might be a problem, and you really get through the skin pretty quickly, and it's not much of an impediment. If you were...
No, it's more decorative than it is protective.
If you were to enjoy this, which I wouldn't say I am, but if you did enjoy this, that wouldn't be a reason not to enjoy it.
I'm going to just cut it open here with the True Food Reviews official knife and just give you a look at what's going on inside here. It's the same throughout.
Yeah.
So there's no core, which is nice. There's no seeds, so I'm not sure how you grow these. For the most part, it's fairly consistent.
Yeah, I mean, it is, I would say this, I was going to say device, that's incorrect. This piece of plant matter is remarkably bland.
Yeah.
It's bland to a level you didn't necessarily know was possible.
It's almost offensively uninteresting.
Yeah, I'm offended.
Have you gone into the red one?
Yeah,
now?
I just been to the red one.
That's interesting. So the inside of the red potato is actually white.
You never would have guessed that at home.
It's a similar flavor. The skin's a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
You know what? This one's actually a bit stronger in flavor, which is not something I would say is good.
A little bit moisture too.
Yeah.
It's like a trade-off. The skin is more of an impediment, but it is also moister. I don't know. I think
we should clarify that the moisture you're experiencing is just the unpleasantness of the white potato in a more fluid form. It's just it's more of the bad.
It's not a particularly positive form of moisture.
No. Oh, this one's actually a little more bitter, I find. I think I'm ready to
render your verdict.
Yeah. I don't know if I can give this an F. It's going to have to be a D- for me, simply because it's not offensively, it's not revolting. It's not actively, it's not so spicy, it's burning my tongue. It's not so sour, it's making me wince. It's just, it just tastes like you're eating a piece of dirt.
It's not so much, like you say, unpleasant as pointless. I find eating this to be utterly pointless. And for that reason, I'm going to give it a D. I'm going to go slightly higher than you, because I don't think it has enough offensive qualities for me to go D-. I'll give it a D. Don't do it. But, if you're in super desperate straits, this isn't going to kill you, and it's not going to be as bad as some of the other things we've tried.
There you have it, folks. Thank you for joining us on this episode of True Food Reviews. I'm Mark.
I'm Nick.
And don't forget to hit that...
somewhere around
the
here.
The subscribe button.
Yeah.
Share this with your friends. Feel free to comment if you've got any suggestions for future episodes
or experience with potatoes, maybe, that we don't have.
Yes, if you're eating along at home, please let us know how you're feeling. And if we get to 20 million subscribers, we are going to each eat 55 Twinkies, and so that'll be a really interesting milestone and a really great time for everyone.
For you, I think mainly, probably more so than for us. But
who knows?
The first 7 will be fun for us.
We'll see.
The rest of it's for you.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.